Welcome to Montgomery, Alabama. We're excited to be here. A couple of teams prepared for a showdown to see who will emerge as victors in today's IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Trojans offense will get first crack at it today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's
nothing but green grass down the middle. Inside the 30. He's at the top. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Jacksonville State's offense will go to work for the first time. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Snagged in the middle. It's Baldwin. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it in the middle, it's Petway. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The give to the tailback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Connor. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Lovett. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Higgins. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. He's got him still on his feet. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Baldwin. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Recksteiner. Tackled there by the defense. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. So a drive there of 85 yards, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Crowder. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Lovett. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Troy! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on. We've seen a flurry of early points, and they've got it back, trailing by a touchdown, 17-10. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. With the catch, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Gamecocks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Petway. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, oh man, I love the patience of this quarterback. Great job letting the play develop, buying a little bit of time. Receiver starts on the left side of the field. He comes all the way across to the right side for the big touchdown catch.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Lovett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Crowder. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Pulls it in, it's Schwartz. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Higgins. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. And now they take the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Makes the catch. It's Cook. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. First down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here comes the Heat. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Taylor. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to him on the ground. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. The short hands, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the air, it's Crowder. The quick out. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Lovett. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Connor. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Connor. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Setting up the screen. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The give. Nice move there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He'll go to the sneak. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Baldwin. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll try the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Schwartz. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Lovett. On the move at the 30. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Higgins. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Swings it out to the flat. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Good right down the boulevard. And they've regained the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Heaves it deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. At midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Jukes his way for more. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Ball is loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking for a crease. It's Lovin.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd. Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. This guy's been around a while, and in his junior season showing complete command of the offense. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That one never had a chance, incomplete. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Petway. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Off play action. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running to Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Under fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And here's the third interception of the night. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Quickly complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Petway. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That's caught. It's Petway. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
From the gun, the ground game. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Unleashes one deep. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got it in the middle, it's Higgins. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to the ground with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the field and
breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. To the ground. He's got it again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Safe little shovel pass. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Scanning the field, it's Wimsatt. Punts it out of the air. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. creates a little room. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Petway. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That brings him to within 1.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Gives it on the option. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Lovett. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. They'll run play action. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Finding an escape route. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. That's caught. It's Bryant. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Crowder. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tries to get it on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Connor. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. The play action fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about the defense bowing up, making 2 big plays back-to-back, 2nd and goal, sack, 3rd and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, not giving up. They gave up some yards, but they didn't break in the end.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. Wants to throw. It's Wimsatt. That's reeled in. It's Petway. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. He'll do it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Snagged in the middle. It's Petway. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Cook. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Higgins. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Crowder. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll try the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw on 3rd. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Running behind that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air. It's Wimsatt. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Grab behind the line. It's Baldwin. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man on the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a touchdown Gamecocks! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Catch in the middle, it's Connor. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Caught in the backfield, it's Higgins. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch, it's Higgins. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. The give on the counter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Fires to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. It's a draw. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Baldwin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The sure hands. It's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. And that one's incomplete.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Finds his man. It's Higgins. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Swartz. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Caught over the middle, it's Bryant. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They've really controlled the ball on this drive, and the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab on the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the touchdown Trojans. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Nice move there. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
To the ground with the back. Got room to work. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. Hauled down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Here's the pressure. Unleashes one. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Barrels ahead. Touchdown Trojans! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The kick is on its way. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The lone back's got it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Troy! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. He's going to take off. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll heave it deep. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here's the handoff. Makes one man miss. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It's good, easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Oh, better look out! He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Oh, they're after him. With the catch, it's Petway. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Catch and stride inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books.